Former Nigerian President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has disowned an online statement credited to him concerning the relationship between the Southeast and the people of the Niger Delta, describing it as a fabricated speech. The report claimed that the former president spoke on the position of Niger Delta over agitations for Biafra in a speech he presented recently in Texas, United States. However, a statement signed by his media advisor, Mr. Ikechukwu Eze, on Saturday described the report as false, declaring the former president couldn't have presented the purported speech because neither did he travel to the United States nor send anybody to represent him at the unnamed event. Eze, who noted that it was the second time in 3 years that the former president would be issuing a disclaimer on the purported speech, blamed the development on the efforts of some unscrupulous criminals out to tarnish the image of Dr. Jonathan. He wrote, "Our attention has been drawn to a fake story with the title Why Niger Deltas Don't Want to Be Part of Biafra currently circulating online and purported to have been taken from a speech allegedly presented by former President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan at an unnamed event in Texas, United States. The story, which is being recycled in some online platforms, claimed that the former president allegedly spoke on the relationship between the people of the Niger Delta and Southeast states while addressing the broader issue of agitation for Biafra. We thought we had finally dealt with the issue of this falsehood with our timely and well-publicized disclaimer soon after the supposed speech first surfaced online in 2017. However, it beggars belief that the same genuine and disastrous efforts at speech writing hatched by some yet to be identified shady character is again being served to the social media public as a fresh dish. We want to clearly state, as we did in 2017, that there was no such event involving the former president and that Dr. Goodluck Jonathan will never present such a sloppy and hate-filled speech. We note that the first report is the same old statement that was put out there about 3 years ago by some unscrupulous elements. Now and as then, it began this way. Former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, yesterday delivered a lecture at Texas, United States. We recall that then, when the purported speech was first published in 2017, we dismissed it as pure fiction because, unknown to the authors, they made the claim at a time when the former president had neither been to Texas since leaving office in 2015, nor been invited to any speaking engagement in the United States. A disclaimer, which was issued on October 13, 2017, was published then in many newspapers. That this odious concoction has not only resurfaced as a new document but continues to spread in May 2020 shows to what a sad extent the fake news and bizarre oasis industry is gaining ground in our public space. It makes it even more distressing that such a poorly conceived diet ramp and the obvious falsehood around it could receive any attention from discerning Nigerians. For instance, this is a speech that was purportedly presented in Texas, United States, but nothing was said about the actual date, venue, organizers, and purpose of the event. Does it also make any sense that the former president would be assumed to have traveled to the United States to present a speech at a time when airports are shut and public gathering banned across the world on account of COVID-19 pandemic? We can only retreat as we did in 2017 that this falsehood serves no purpose other than probably massage the ego of the faceless writer. At a time like this, the Nigerians have more important things competing for their attention than waste their data on the artwork of a fraudulent wannabe speech writer who thinks nothing of the criminal implication of attributing his duplicitous diatribe against a people of former President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Wow, so guys, this is there's something I just want to just bring out from this whole thing. I think it's still buttress on the fact that there's this kind of a thing trying to separate or to bring a kind of a confusion between the southeast and south. I think that is what this man is always talking about. Nnamdi Kanu always talking about. They are trying to separate, to divide that area, that circle, to divide them the more, so that they will not be able to come together. You could hear one Olorogun was talking, the Joy Youth Council was talking about, oh, we are this, we are that, Oduduwa should separate themselves, or Oduduwa should go their way, these people should go their way, Biafra should go their way, they should not put them together and all of that. And I think that is what they are still trying to put together to force it down the truth of a Goodluck Jonathan, that he said that, and he said he never said anything, so that there will be that's this kind of a friction, so that they will continue to divide. When we come together and we do things together, it's supposed to yield positive results. Like this one Nigeria, there's no big deal, there's no problem in having one Nigeria. But what I believe is that once you have tried something over and over again, and it's glaring to us, that is just the way it is. Whether you want to be one Nigeria, whether you want to be Oduduwa, whether you want to be Biafra, our being together should have been a blessing. Would have been and should have been a blessing, should have been a big force that will be able to pull through. But it's not really just working, because you could see it's evident. No matter, it's only they would need somebody that can really say, okay, let's bring these people together. That you will not be somebody who is not tribalistic, will be the person that can really bring this country together. But anyone who has this tribalistic nature in him or her, because one day we should be able to have a female president, no matter what. It will definitely come one day. Even the same thing we are talking about, if we have been trying something over and over again and it's not working, courtesy demands that you change course. Because you can see the hate speech here and there. People do not love themselves. They are everything that we want to do. They are always bringing, oh, you are from this place, you are not from this place, oh, these people are this. There's nothing anybody can do about it, unless somebody who is patriotic, who has nothing to do with any form of a tribalism, that can be able to bring this country together as one. But with what we have now, with the kind of leaders we have now, a lot of them even pretend about it. A lot of them pretend about it. A lot of the people who say they are leaders, they pretend about it. But one thing that we cannot just miss together, we can't even just try to be political about it. This Buhari himself has divided this country. There's no doubt about it. He has divided this country. Somebody that cannot come and talk to the people, somebody that cannot say, oh, this is what I'm hearing, oh, my children, oh, my people, my fellow Nigerians, whichever way he wants to address Nigerians, whichever way. They would tell you that is his style. A lot of things are going wrong, most especially with this S-men thing. Nobody can tell us that these people are not having their days because they believe that the president is there. If Femi Adesina could be telling farmers, people, that you have to live with them because you don't want to give them your land, who does that? What does that mean? And these people have been committing all manner of atrocities. Then you want to tell me, and nobody's doing anything about it, then you want to tell me that the president is trying to bring Nigeria together. Somebody that cannot speak. We are talking of consoling words, not writing of speeches. Forget all those. That is your own opinion. You can think whatever you want to think, but that is just the way it is. Little words, simple words, cooling words, consoling words. You will just put it out there. We are not talking about, oh, you have to talk for 5 hours. No, just little words like this. It has a way of melting a lot of things. Little words, consoling words, because they will tell you, oh, his style does not talk. Somebody who does not talk does not have a good words in mouth, that can even say, even if it's 5 lines, you come out every now and then, issue statement. That same statement you will issue, you will know that yes, this man really wants the best. Yes, he wants people together. But when people are doing people from his side, most especially these S-men, if we want to be politically correct, we are deceiving ourselves, because that is what these guys are doing, and they believe, and they are not doing anything about it. Some people will be committing this kind of atrocities, and you think that it does not want you saying anything. It does not want acting on it. Police people, everybody just trying to be calm, because they can't even arrest these people. And what are we talking about? No, does that tell you that somebody who wants the one Nigeria, that we have to be together? The only language they will tell you, say, oh, yeah, the whatever of Nigeria is not negotiable. The unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. That, you don't just say things like that. That's some things that you need to buttress it. Tell people consoling words. Human beings, they are just like, they just want that constant reassurance. That is just it. You don't even need to give them money. Mostly Nigerians, you don't even need to give them much. Just show how kind you are, and that is it. And that is what makes a good leadership. That is it. Little words, little things that can, it will pacify a lot of things. But what do we have here? Somebody will just be feeling big somewhere, say he does not talk, and things are going wrong. He does not talk. Oh, things are going wrong. Oh, he does not act fast. Oh, he goes slow. Is this and that. He does not act, and things are deteriorating, and you say it does not matter. Then tell me, somebody who is trying to put Nigeria together will be saying those who voted for him and those who did not vote for him. Is it not high time that himself, forget all these spokespeople, himself will come out to try to debunk that? It cannot even debunk it, because he said it. Not that he said it. He said it. It's in the public domain. And for somebody, they will tell you, oh, they will try to, some people still come and justify it, that he says things the way they are. He does not paint things. If he does not paint things, that means he has said it, and that is the way it is. And that is making the whole thing complicated. Everything, everywhere is just tense, and you expect people to say, oh, one Nigeria. It would have been a very good thing. It would have been been a blessing to us. But what do we have? So coming back again to Niger Delta and Southeast, and exactly what Nnamdi Kanu was trying to say, that what is Niger Delta in the first place? What is Niger Delta that we cannot say, okay, these people are this? It's still a way of coining, try to separate people the more. But now, from what Jonathan is saying, now he's trying to, of course, he will still try to play the role of a nationalist, still try to balance the whole thing. But for him to have said that Niger Delta has nothing to do with Biafra, that he never said it. He never said any of such. The people are just trying to bring all of those things together to further separate and divide the Southeast and South-South. They have been together, and those are the ploy, because by the time they know that they are together, they will be able to do, there will be many things that they will be able to put through. Somebody is asking a question here. Say, please, people, to answer this question for me. Although I'm not from Southeast, but got married in Delta State, why is Nigeria and Nigerians refusing the Igbos to go? What is that special thing that is causing problem? South have more oil than Southeast. Then why? Even in Southwest, some South states, when you meant, I don't even know what he's trying to say, but the bottom line is that why is it that they are refusing these people to go? I don't even understand. Like I said, if you have been doing something over and over again over the time, and it's not yielding positive result or the desired result you want, costly demands, or is it costly? I don't even know. Common sense tells you that just try something else. Try something else. Well, but Goodluck Jonathan has said, he never said Niger Delta does not have anything to do with Biafra, that he never said so. You heard what he said there, and they're just trying to put the whole thing out there just to discredit and just to further separate these people, Southeast and South. Those who are coming out to say, oh, this one should go for giveaway, they don't even know what they are saying, talking about, and they don't even know where they stand. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.